Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, that's very deformed looking. That's a good amount of potatoes. So the red potatoes you seeing, 1 bag. I'm potato rich, y'all. Oh yeah, nope, there's more, y'all. Wow. Smells good. Very nice. Hello, welcome to Yellow Door Urban Homestead. I am Asia, and I'm an urban gardener growing in a small space out in my backyard. Guess what, y'all? We about to harvest some potatoes. Let me show you why I'm about to do this. There's 2 reasons. 1, I'm starting to see the potatoes at the top of the soil. That does not mean that they're ready to harvest, but the plants are looking pretty dead, pretty bad. Like right here on this side, they looking pretty bad, and here on this side, they're looking pretty bad. We are not going to harvest the ones right here. We're going to let them grow a little bit more. Second reason why I'm doing it is because I want to water this evening, but I'm gonna turn the sprinkler on. It's 94 degrees out here. One of the rules of gardening is you should not overhead water. I do overhead water. It's fine for me. If you don't, cool, but I definitely do. Also, the other thing is, before I do overhead watering, I want to clear any of the bad leaves at the bottom of any of my tomato plants as well. So we're gonna start off though, looking for that possum, y'all. We're gonna start off though by harvesting potatoes, and we're gonna get right into it because it's hot out here and I want to hopefully get to my tomato care today too, and I would like to get to it in the greenhouse as well as in the garden. So instead of bringing the potatoes out here, I'm just gonna bring the bag to the gorilla cart, and see, these need to be watered too. And I really don't wanna water these anymore. I just wanna go ahead and harvest them because you're supposed to like slow down on watering when you're going to harvest. And I just don't see the point in watering. It rained, we had a decent rain, got soaked. They still look the same. So we just gonna go ahead and harvest. I came by here today and this is what was sticking out, like right here and right here. And I covered it back up just because it was hot. But now the sun has gone down and it's still hot out here, but there's no sun to also bake me. So we're gonna go ahead and start harvesting these. People have been saying that they want to see the potato harvest. I want to see the potato harvest too. So we about to see some of the potato harvest because we'll still have quite a few bags. Watch out, pup. We'll still have quite a few bags that won't be harvested. So I'm looking for my gloves. Found them. So we'll have a few bags that won't be harvested. We'll harvest them later, but we'll do that on camera as well. I think last year, maybe the year before last too, I harvested them off camera and then just kind of showed it. But people are like, we want to see the harvest. We need a harvest basket too, y'all. Crazy work. Hold on. Let's see here. I don't have any really big harvest baskets, so I don't know how much we're gonna get and how big they're gonna be. And then 2 of my harvest baskets are in the house. So we'll start with this one. I hope in the amount of bags we about to harvest, it's gonna be more than this. But we can start with this and see what we get. I'm excited, y'all. Can y'all tell? All right, so we are under the grapevine, so that gives us a little bit of shade too, although like I said, it's not a lot of sun out here. But we about to dump this bag. We're gonna see what our first bag is looking like. I can tell you one thing, on the top, there are definitely potatoes. These are blue potatoes in this black bag, so we shall see. They really look purple, but they're called blue. Oh yeah, a lot of these are ready. So we're gonna pull this out. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm super excited, y'all. Oh, okay. It's potatoes everywhere already. Hold up. So I'm bringing y'all a little bit closer. That was our seed potato, mushy, pretty gross. We're gonna end up putting this in the orchard area, so we'll just throw it back here. But y'all, look. That's already potatoes, and we haven't even dumped the bag. There's 2 more right there. Small ones right here. Another big, nice big one. Very nice. Yep, another one right there. Ooh, probably gonna be my best potato harvest forever, like ever. So let's dump it out, see if there's any more. That soil is really dry, so maybe it wasn't a soaking rain. There's another one right there. Very nice. And if you remember, I only put 2 eyes in here. I did not heal. Few people were concerned about me not healing, but I don't heal in bags. I never have. There goes another one. If the rest of the bags are like this, we are definitely gonna need something bigger. That was not a soaking rain for these bags. This bag is dry. But if I'm gonna use the sprinkler, I'm gonna just go ahead and harvest these. And so I'm putting all my soil back in here. I'm pretty sure these bags were made with rabbit manure and granulated fertilizer, maybe even meal grinds. So worked out really well. That was from that one bag. But what I was saying, pretty sure we used rabbit manure, meal grinds, and granulated fertilizer in these bags. And I don't know that we're gonna get all of these done tonight, girl, because also probably need to grab a stool or something. Oh, and I did cover them with straw. A lot of the straw broke down because there's not a lot of straw on the top of these bags now. This soil is very, very dry, but everything is just looking like it need to be harvested. We're not gonna worry about getting it all back every time. Let's see, pull this. Yep, I can see them already. And it's not a lot of little potatoes left on here either. There's some small ones on there, but there goes one right there. I'm trying to sit it so y'all can see, but I can also get it. Oh yeah, and they nice size too, y'all. Look at that. We're gonna just go ahead and dump this one. Growing potatoes in bags does work. These are 7-gallon bags. I get that question a lot. There's 7-gallon grow bags. There's another one. Real nice. Real nice. That one didn't have as much in it as the one we just dumped, but that's okay. From 2 eyes, like I said, if you get more than one, you've already gotten more than you put in there. All right, put that back. Oh, there goes a potato. And so these were planted, I'm pretty sure, sometime in March and have grown through June. Well, into June, not through it, because we're not at the end of June. All right. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. I will not be complaining about this. Y'all see that? Very nice. Okay, let's dump her. Yep, there go another one. It would be nice if I could just do it without dumping it. But experience has said if you do that, in my case, you will miss potatoes. Oh yeah. Look at that one. Very nice. We are a potato eating family. Somebody asked me, like, how do I use the purple ones or the blue ones? I use them just like regular potatoes. I don't use them any different. They taste just as good, if not a little bit better. But yeah, they taste just as good. I prepare them the same way. There go another one. I always have noticed that if I don't dump it completely, I'm gonna end up missing a potato. So I always dump it. All right, y'all. Oh Lord, already tired. We did what? 2 bags? Oh, we did 3 bags. I'm about to say, girl, not tired already when you only did 2 bags. So that's 3 bags right there. That's a nice size potato. Look at that potato right there. Yeah, out of 3 bags so far. I think I'm finna go find me a seat though. One moment. All right, found me a seat that we gonna just sit on like this, and we just gonna keep dumping these bags like this. Make it a little bit easier for me. All right. Nice. Very, very nice, y'all. Oh, that's very deformed looking. I don't know if y'all can see that. That looked terrible. But we got one right there. Oh yeah, very nice. These are kind of small compared to the first bag. But I'm gonna take this one out. It looked terrible. I don't know what's wrong with it. Yep, there's a few more in there. We might just do the purple ones tonight. This is a lot of work, y'all. But I still need to turn the sprinkler on. So I gotta figure that out. Or maybe I'll put y'all in speed up mode while I sit here and slowly do it. But it won't seem so slow for y'all. Yeah, that one didn't have a lot in it, which is fine. We'll go through and amend these bags. I don't know what's going in them next, but something. I was saying sunflowers. I think that would be pretty, but maybe not in all of them, just to keep the space available. I think I did that last year. It was very pretty. Move that before it falls. Oh, that looks like maybe it has some kind of scab on it. Yeah, a little bit of scabbing on that, which I think that just means I need to use it quicker. Oh, full of potatoes though. That bag is full of potatoes. Yep. See, 2 more. Actually, 3 more. Another 2. Yeah, they have scab on them. I'll separate them when I get in the house. There's another one. That bag was nice. See roly-polies. What I don't see is any grubs, so that's a plus. That's very much a plus. Oh, that was a little tiny one. I try to grab all of them because they will sprout again when the time is right. The stool is helping, but not really. Nice size ones coming out of there. So one thing about growing in grow bags, you have to water more than if you were growing in ground or in a raised bed. They just dry out quicker. Like, I'm very surprised to see how dry this soil is because we had a decent rain yesterday. I do want to run the sprinkler today because I was expecting it to be soaking, like really soaking. And it wasn't as soaking as I expected. So that's why I want to run the sprinkler to give a deep watering for everything out here. But I really did think that this was going to, that these bags were going to be a little more moist than they are. And that's okay. I want to get the ones down at the other end that have really died out because I'm just interested. Look at that though. That's a good amount of potatoes for what, probably 6 bags total. Let me grab these from down here, at least 1. The plants are super dead on this one. And that's how you know when it's time to harvest your potatoes, is if the plants have started to die back. And so these are super dead, and I'm just interested. I don't even know which variety this is. Oh, it's a red variety. Look at that. Very nice. A few small ones. Oh, there go another one. Look at that. Very nice. These are red Nolan potatoes. That's what they're called. Oh, wow. Look at that. And I could just feel a whole bunch of them down here in this bag. Y'all, look at that. Very nice. There's more. I need to dump it. Wow. And they're decent size too. These are, we probably have some of these with dinner. One year I said that as I was harvesting, and somebody said, so we not letting them cure. You can eat, whoa. Hold on, y'all. This is why they say just wait. Like, this bag is full of potatoes, and this is 1 bag. Hold on. This is 1 bag, y'all. And I just took all of those potatoes, all of these red potatoes you see right here. So the red potatoes you seeing, 1 bag. 1 bag. Amazing. Wow. But what I was saying is somebody was like, oh, so we not letting them cure. You don't have to let potatoes cure to eat them. You can eat them fresh out of the garden. All of those red potatoes, 1 7-gallon grow bag, y'all. Very nice. I think that the blue ones just grow kind of small. Like, you could get big ones too, but I've always had them slightly small or like mid-size like this. Look at all of those. 1 7-gallon grow bag. And I feel very proud of myself because even though I'm pulling these potatoes a little bit earlier, I do think they were ready. The ones that I'm pulling. The ones that I'm not gonna pull won't be ready. We also definitely gonna need a different basket. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. All right, put that back and go get the rest of them. The red Nolans did good. All right, red Nolan. And most of them were also off of the vine, so I didn't have to pull them off too. So that's a sign, I think, that they were actually ready too, because they start to fall off of the plant. Absolutely awesome. Love that for me. Love that for me. If I ever redo this garden, I'm gonna do very nice walkways. Nice size walkways. Not that I have a lot of extra space, but I feel like I could do something to make the walkways a little bit bigger. And the good thing about a potato harvest is I don't gotta go in the house and figure out what to do with these, aside from putting them somewhere flat, which they'll be down in the seed starting room, and letting them cure or using them. Let's go get another bag. And the reason why I said that about the walkways is because I could get this gorilla cart down to the bags. All of this, y'all, out of one grow bag. No healing to let you know. I think I said that already though. And I think I probably fertilized once or twice. I really don't know. It wasn't a whole bunch of times though, because I really couldn't get down the walkway to get to them. Honestly, that's 2 grow bags, these red ones. There goes some more. Very nice. Can y'all see it? I need to get this out of here. Do a little more digging. There go another one. Definitely need another basket. Nice. Very proud of this harvest already. Oh, there's more. There is more. I got my seed potatoes from Tractor Supply. They sell them in bags for $7.99 a bag. I want to say like 4 pounds of potatoes for $7.99. It's a nice deal, I think, because if you buy them sometimes, I know like Home Depot and Lowe's, well, not Home Depot, but Lowe's, baby, expensive for like 4 potatoes. And these grow bags right here are from Bootstrap Farmer. I always have a link to Bootstrap Farmer down in my description. The black bags are from Amazon. Had them for years. The purple ones are from Bootstrap Farmer though. I'm gonna bring some rabbit manure out here and get these bags amended with rabbit manure and meal grinds. Seem to be working. We love it. We love it. Oh no, let's take that down. It's too heavy. Y'all, how awesome. Best potato harvest ever. I'm going with is the best I've had so far. And I'm very, very happy. And for me and my little family, it works. All right. Be right. Oh, and they weren't filled up to the top. Some of them were not filled up to the top. I don't really focus on that either. As most of the time I bend the bags over, but I just wanted to see these full and standing up. Now this one was dead, y'all. To a crisp. Should be red potatoes still too. So let's see. Let's see what we looking like. Looking like potatoes. That one is, oh, no, that's 2. Very nice. Look at that. Potatoes for days. I'm potato rich, y'all. But when I did fertilize, just for informational purposes, I used the Espoma Grow. Y'all, I really am thinking I like that fertilizer. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I know I told y'all I found another one. It was not natural or organic, whatever you want to call it. And so I took it back to the store, and it was expensive. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to use that. So I also should try to get some of this soil off of here. I'm not gonna wash these. I'm just gonna let them cure with the soil on them. Put this back. And let's grab a different variety. Now, I don't know if this variety is Kennebec or Yukon Gold that looks like it's dying. I'm thinking it's the Yukon Gold. I think Kennebec has the longest days to maturity. We're gonna grab one of the other bags that I believe is Yukon Gold. Very nice. All those red potatoes came out of 3 bags. All right, be right back. And we're not doing a lot of movement tonight because this is already a lot of movement. When I say movement, I mean camera movement. We're not doing a lot of camera movement. Uh-oh. Oh, got a few in here. I don't know what variety. I think these are Yukon Gold, I believe. It ain't a lot of them in here though. Well, I haven't pulled. That's not true. Look at that. I'm just talking to be talking apparently, because I couldn't see them. Yeah, these are the Yukon Golds. They coming out nice. There was 2 plants. Oh, I felt some when I picked this plant up. Nice. They nice size. I cannot complain. Oh, wow. Look at that guy. Very nice. Very nice. I think I'm gonna weigh this. I don't normally do a lot of weighing of my produce, but I think I'm gonna weigh these. Nice size, not a lot, but they nice size potatoes that came out of that one. And I'm happy with this harvest. So I probably could have kept the bag a little more moist, maybe even fertilized more, but this was like minimal care from me. And I got all of this. I'm happy with this harvest. I am not complaining whatsoever. And if you was here last year, you would understand why. My harvest was so trash last year. But I did get some, and we did use them. But they definitely didn't last us no amount of time. So this should be interesting, because it looks like only one eye sprouted. Look at that, I already got one right at the top. It's also a little green because my straw was gone. But yeah, what I was saying is, it looks like only one eye sprouted. So it'll be interesting to see how many potatoes we get with one eye, well, one plant in a bag. Let's see. And if they are bigger with one. There go, a nice one. Very, very nice. Okay. Got some small ones on here. Some tiny ones. We still got plenty bags to go. Can y'all see that though? That's wild. We still have some small ones, but I don't think they would have amounted to anything much before it was time to harvest them. Oh yeah, look. See? Yeah, I just dropped that tiny one by mistake. I don't know if we got any more than we got with the other ones in here though. Y'all know what else I want to do? I think I want to harvest the Greenstalk potatoes too. They look pretty rough. I think we just gonna do this as a potato harvester video, and then I will do the tomatoes on my own. But we'll have to do it again this year. So I only did 3 bags of red potatoes. That's odd, because I like red potatoes. I don't know why I would only do 3 bags. Maybe I was really running out of bags. I don't know. Because I really like Yukon Gold too. So I could have been trying to get more Yukon Gold. And the blue ones too. This is exciting. I know my energy is a little low. It's hot out here. But I'm very excited, y'all. Oh, here's more red. Okay. Somewhere along the line, they got moved away from each other. Because these are red too. Nice. Okay. Got more red. The red potatoes are performing this year. Very nice. Look at that. Red Noland. Very nice. Girl, yeah. Look at that. Just pulling through here. Take me through there. Take me through there. I'm just joking. All right. My bad, y'all. Plenty of them on here, too. Yeah, the Red Nolands did amazing. All right. I need to go find another basket, y'all, because this one is full. They're falling out of this one. Let me go find another basket. All right. Got another basket. It's my botanical interest basket, which I'm also affiliated. If you are interested, there's a link down in the description for them as well. And right now, they actually, I'm pretty sure they still got seeds 50% off. They're like $1 and something a pack. In case you were interested, I think I shared it in my community section, if I remember correctly. So if you're in a small space and you want to grow potatoes, just know you can put you a few bags out. 7-gallon or larger. Probably could even do it in a 5-gallon. And just make sure you only maybe put 1 eye in it. I don't know. I normally will put a full potato. This year I said, I'm going to try it with an eye, with the eyes. And I think I like this better. I really do. But it works either way. Y'all know me. I ain't never married to one way of doing nothing. I'm going to just do it. Okay. These are, wow. These are Yukon Golds. Pretty sure that these are not red potatoes. These are Yukon Golds. That's another one, right? Oh, no, that's the plant. But also another one. All right. Let's take the plant out. The plants out. We got some small ones on here. Very nice. Because you could definitely use the small ones. I just don't always try to get them, especially if I'm getting a good harvest like I am right now. Y'all, very nice. And I'm happy to see we don't have a lot of disease or anything either. You know, we had those few purples that had some scab on it, but still edible. Not like you can't eat them. Look at that. Very nice. Nice size. I like the sizes on them. And I'm not seeing a lot of like really small ones. So I think that I'm fine to harvest. I guess like mid-June is going to be my time frame. Very nice. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Stuck through the bottom. The roots were going through the bottom. Wow. Nice. Look at that. Okay, so I don't know. I'm feeling like my harvest getting smaller in these bags with the different variety, which is fine. Oh, that one fell right out the top. Look, oh, both of them fell right out the top of the bag. Very nice. Harvesting potatoes in bags is a lot of work. I'm sure somebody's going to say something about that. But, oh, wow. This was a nice one. And there's more where that came from, I think. Oh, there go another one. Another one. Y'all know me. I'm probably gonna end up doing all of these bags except for the ones that I know not ready. And then doing the Greenstalk, cause that's just how I roll. And I feel like this is my favorite vegetable to harvest is potatoes. It's like a treasure hunt. You never know what you're gonna get. Let's just get the rest of these bags. We might as well. I'm also really ready to have my walkway back. So pulling these is a good, wow. Look at that guy. I think that's a Kennebec, honestly. I don't think that's a Yukon Gold. I think that's a Kennebec. That thing's huge. Here go more. I am not complaining, y'all. And I'm very happy not to be seeing grubs. We did this one year and it was grubs in the bag. My daughter enjoyed picking them, but oh God, there was so many grubs in the bag. Yeah, I feel very confident that I didn't do these too early, and mostly because most of the potatoes had detached from the plant. When I have harvested too early before, they would still be attached to the plant and the plant would be much more greener. So we haven't been pulling a lot off the plant. A lot of them have just been falling out when I dump the bag. Yeah, see? They just falling out. I'm not having to pull them off the plant. They just falling out of the bag. You know, you got the little tiny ones, but the big ones aren't still attached. Very happy with this harvest. Wow. Look at that guy. Very nice. There isn't a space in my garden, I mean, aside from maybe the Greenstalk, and we about to find out, where I could successfully grow this many potatoes except for in my grow bags. If I tried to grow them in a raised bed or in the ground, I'm pretty sure the vole would eat them. I tried that once before and the vole did eat it. And I mean, while doing this is a lot of work, picking it up and dumping it and stuff, I think it's still easier than digging the ground, especially if the ground is hard or something. I can't complain. I cannot complain. I'm excited. I'm hot and excited. I'm sure y'all can see I'm so wet. I'm hot and excited. All right. This one seemed to only have one plant, or the other one had already died. I'm really not sure. Okay. This might be Yukon Gold. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't think it matters. It's potatoes. Yeah, see, we only really had one plant in here. I don't know what happened there. It's okay. I don't think putting just one plant in here in a bag is a good idea. Got bigger potatoes, but not a lot. So, oh, there go another one. Yeah, we got bigger ones, but not a lot. And so I would actually take smaller ones. I like small potatoes, but I'll take them all. Let's just be clear. I'll take them all. The rabbits, thank goodness they provide manure so fast, because I need to turn around. Oh, that's a mushroom, some kind of mushroom. I need to turn around and amend these bags. Thankfully, they produce lots of manure. And later on this season, I'm probably gonna try fall potatoes, but I won't plant those out until, I don't know, maybe mid-July. They prefer to start in my backyard in the cooler season, but I'm still gonna give it a try. I'm gonna figure that out too. I haven't ever had a lot of success with fall potatoes, so that's why I said I'm gonna figure that out too. Because I never had success with them, but I want to. We're gonna finish these blue potatoes and then we going to the Greenstalk. Oh, we only got 3 left over here. Nice. And then tomorrow morning, I'll probably come out here, get my tomatoes cleaned up. I'll probably record it too, and then turn the sprinkler on, cause it's just too hot for me to be hand watering in the moment. At the moment, got some more blue. They're smaller for sure, but gonna be delicious. I've already had some blue potatoes, but they all are off the plant, so for the most part, so I don't think that I'm harvesting them too early. They've already fallen off. And if they've fallen off the plant, they're not gonna get any bigger. I'll show y'all the full harvest once we completely done. Very nice. Also need to go find another basket. No, I ain't never needed this many baskets. I wish I had another bag. I would just put them in the bag, but all my bags are being used, or at least have soil in them. I don't want to say being used, because them citrus bags are not. Oh, I just saw a roly-poly in there, which is not a bad thing. it'll break down stuff in this bag. This very dry bag of soil. I mean, that bag is dry. And the crazy part is, I want to say earlier this week, I watered these very deeply. But we've been at like 90-some degrees. Crazy work. I moved the chair because it was kind of in the way at this point. Yeah, see? They not attached to this plant no more. They won't gonna get no bigger. All right, y'all, so we are back and I went to take a break. I changed my clothes because I was hot and I was sweaty. I didn't take a shower or nothing, but I did change my clothes. Hot and sweaty. I have drank 2 of these. I'm drinking 1 more. We're going to get this Greenstalk harvested and then we're going to the house, okay? 100% going in the house. These tomatoes will wait until tomorrow morning. But I needed another basket because the 2 baskets we have are full up, y'all. They full up. I'm excited. Anyway, let's do this. I don't know how we're gonna do this because we gotta take that down. All right, we'll just sit that there. We gotta take the Greenstalk down. And it's this one right here. If someone asked me, like when I did the other Greenstalk, like how are you gonna harvest them? I'm just gonna have to take it down. Let's move this mic. All right. And my son is not here, so it's all on me. Although I absolutely could wait for him. I don't want to. We have nice growth on this one too. If you remember, we replanted it. Yeah, nice growth on it. Earwigs be in here a lot. I know I've seen people saying they have like black widows. Lord, I hope not. And wasp. But I haven't had that. Okay, this is our potato section right here. Yeah, this potato is already popping up out the top of this. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. I don't know. Yeah, they look pretty bad too. We'll go ahead and dump this too. All right, oh, earwigs. Everywhere, like everywhere, y'all. Okay, these were all planted pretty close to the same time. So that's why I'm thinking this is probably ready too. But let's see. Definite, oh yeah, look at that. Y'all see. Let me move y'all close as I can. All right, look at that. Very nice. Got a few still hanging on to the plant. Well, just that one. Very nice. Probably could have let these stay a little bit longer, but oh yeah, nope, there's more, y'all. Wow. Yeah, out of the Greenstalk, off of 1 plant. So far, this is all off of 1 plant in the Greenstalk, y'all. Wow. I was not, oh, my gloves. Hold on, y'all. I was not expecting that. Oh, they're right here. I just didn't realize I had brought them down here. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, Greenstalk potatoes. That thing is huge. That's the biggest one we done got so far. Look at that. Sheesh. That's exciting. That's very exciting. All right, let's see. We're gonna end up dumping the whole thing, but I'm trying to see how many we got per plant. That was a real measly little plant. Look at that. Okay, and another one. That's a small one, but yeah, we're gonna dump it. But yeah, this is still a nice, these were small plants right here. They didn't do their best. They didn't do great, those 2 plants. But let's see, there goes some more. So to answer your question, can you grow potatoes in the Greenstalk? Anybody who had that question, you absolutely can. And nice size ones at that. These are better sized potatoes than what I got out of the grow bags, y'all. That's crazy. There go another one. Nice. That's real nice. I feel like this is definitely redemption from my last potato growing in the Greenstalk. Let me drop these off. Oh yeah, very nice. We're gonna dump it just to see. Yep, there's a few. It's a tiny one right there falling out. That's the seed potato. And I'm gonna go ahead and just dump it. Look at that. That's 1 tier of the Greenstalk. Very nice. Now, what I will tell you is I fertilized these Greenstalks way more than I did those bags. So maybe I do need to do some more fertilizing. But what I will say is they also survived my neglect very well in those bags. Okay, so that's everything out of that 1 tier. But that was a lot of potatoes in that 1 tier. Wow, and nice sized potatoes in that 1 tier. Trying to remember what I made these with. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's Burger BM6. That's 100% I'm sure. Oh, I should have brought my whatchamacallums out here. I didn't think about that. I can't think of the name of it, or what I was saying, child. Burger BM6, I really don't know. I'll see if I got a video, and if I do, I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, that was nice. Now, that was nice. and way more than I expected. And also glad I decided to go ahead and harvest it because they are ready. And I could get something else into these tiers to grow on for the summer. Real nice. Oh, also, if you're interested in Greenstalks, link down in the description. I don't think they got any sales going on right now when you see this video, but they always got a sale going if you want to try to use them and loosen the soil up. This will be another section that I have to amend. This soil was kind of moist because I did a deep watering the other day. The way that I deep water does seem to be working. I'm happy to know that. Let's do this next one. We also gonna go ahead and take this celery today that I keep forgetting. See what we got in this one. Oh, I can see a big old one already. Y'all see it? Right there. Right there. Whoa, that's what I get for being silly. That was still attached to the plant, but it's okay. And all of these pockets didn't end up with a plant either, which is fine though, because still decent sized potatoes in here. Yeah. Oh yeah. I would definitely I would do a whole Greenstalk of potatoes after this. Like, and these weren't at the top. When I did it the last time, my best potatoes came out of the top. This time, they were in the middle, and they have done amazingly. Like I said, I think better than the ones in the bag, and I probably could have let these stay a little bit longer, honestly, and probably would have got some more, but it's okay. Let's move these and then dump this. See if we got anything else in here. And this is why I said I'm gonna try everything in the Greenstalk. Literally everything. Any and everything I can, I'm gonna try it. Cause I think most things are gonna grow in it. I really do. There go another one. It's kind of small. Yeah, next year and maybe even fall, I'm gonna give room for potatoes and Greenstalks for sure. Yeah, that's it from there. But all of these just from 2 tiers of a Greenstalk. Yo. Definitely getting space in the Greenstalk potatoes are. Oh, we need to get this celery out. So all of this, I'm gonna just go ahead and pull that, and then it'll go into the freezer for the freeze dryer. However, we won't be doing it like soon because it's too hot to run the freeze dryer in my house. And somebody mentioned starting my freeze dryer at night. I always do, but the freeze dryer, I learned that a little bit earlier. I think I posted about it on Instagram, but it wasn't because of the heat. It was because of the noise. But freeze dryers run between, like, I don't know, 15 to 30 some hours in most cases. So it's still going to end up being on during the day. So like I said, I'm going to try it one more time, but I'm probably going to end up doing most of my freeze drying in the fall and the winter. And I'm okay with that, because what I'm not okay with is burning up inside the house. So that's a little more celery right there. Very nice. Smells good. Very nice. All right, y'all. Let me fill this back up, and then I'm gonna show y'all the harvest from the night, which I'm super duper excited about. Like, I'm just happy. In my urban backyard, in grow bags and in Greenstalks. None of this came out of a raised bed. None of this came out of an in-ground bed, a no-dig bed. None of that. So if you don't have the option, you don't have the ability to do any of that, you don't have to. What I'm about to show you, all grown in bags and Greenstalks, y'all. Let me fill this up, and I'm gonna excitingly tell y'all, and then I'm gonna keep my hand pies in the house because I'm tired. All right, y'all. So that is a good portion of the potato harvest. So these 2 baskets are from the bags. This is from 2 tiers of a Greenstalk. I'm super excited, y'all. Like, that's a nice harvest out my backyard. And then we harvested the celery. I need to cut that bottom off. I just wanted to get the roots off, but then we harvested that celery also from Greenstalks. So that's pretty exciting to me. I am not complaining. I'm very excited about this harvest. I don't think I've ever had 3 baskets full of potatoes. I'm super excited. So I'm gonna put this over here in the orchard area over top of the cardboard. And so the only thing we have left are these right here. Pretty sure these are Kennebec. This might be another variety. I'm not sure. The fact that it was in this row over here, I'm thinking that it is, but I'm not sure. It looks like it can die back a little more. I'm gonna water all of this tomorrow. Like I said, I'm turning sprinkler on. Although I may do hand watering on these potatoes. But yeah, that's all of our potato bags for the most part, except for these. And I'm very excited for that harvest. My bun coming down, y'all. I'm hot. I'm about to go in the house. But I hope that y'all enjoyed that video. I know there wasn't a lot of camera movement, but I just couldn't be bothered. Anyway, hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to visit me over on Instagram, where I post about the things going on in my garden almost every day. Bye, y'all.